And there are 4 key adjustment screws, the key position adjustment screws. And from the lowest is the D key, the D key one adjustment screws right here. And this is for synchronize, this for D key to synchronize when you press it with the F sharp key. If you screw it down clockwise, that will push the metal plates underneath further. This will make the F sharp key to close earlier. If you unscrew it, the F sharp key will close later than the key that you press, the D key. So in order to synchronize them, you need to adjust them, the screw, to make sure they close at the same time and provide the same pressure, providing the flute pads are nicely, evenly making contact to the rims of the keyholes. Now, if the screw is too high, that means if the counterwise unscrewed, this F sharp key is not fully pressed down when you push the D key on the right. And this will cause a leakage of the F sharp key. So you get a feeling that there's a leakage unless you push it real hard or something. Or it's not possible at all because the D key is already at the end, but the F sharp key still have openings. And then you are playing, it feels like you're playing the G key. On the other hand, if the F sharp key is pushed down, making contact faster than the D key, then the D key will have a leak. Okay. In this case that you play the F sharp key. The D key is not the notes to play, so that is what you don't hear. You feel that the F sharp key is playing. And same goes with the E key. And the adjustment screw for synchronize then is, for this Yamaha, is underneath. It's over here. This is the adjustment screw. If it's clockwise screwed down, the F sharp key will close earlier. Vice versa. And this is the D key, the F key that synchronizes with F sharp key. Also synchronized with the A sharp or B flat keys. So this one feels that is heavier to push because it needs to push other 2 keys as well. And you need to synchronize them, and the adjustment screw is underneath here. And it screws down to make the F sharp cut close earlier. You unscrew it, it will make it close later. Okay. So if this is closed too slow, you push the F key, then you will have leakages. Okay, on this key cup on the left. If this is too much down earlier, as the screw is screwed down instead, then this closes first before this closes. And because the clearance of the screw adjustments makes it impossible to make the right side close completely, you have to push it harder to make that happen. And so the leakage is typically you're playing a F sharp key when you want it to is to play a F key, because F key still have a slight leakage here. Okay, and that prevents the F key to be held down easily, because this one is already at the end. Okay, and this B sharp or B flat or A sharp key is synchronized with this A key by another screw. The fourth screw is right underneath the A key here. So if you screw it down, it will make the A sharp key cut close earlier. Otherwise, it will be later. So they need to have the even pressure and even arrival, providing the flute pads are right. Okay. And the G key is a pair. There are no adjustments. The only way to adjust this correctly is by the flute pads. Shimming the flute pads by making it thicker or thinner in order to have them contact the rims simultaneously and giving the same pressure. So adjustment screws is to make them work and synchronize only when the flute pads are right. If the flute pads are not right, then you need to adjust the flute pads. You may think that, oh, if I bend the key cup, I can also make adjustments. But the typical key cup is so strong, if you bend them, it's only to bend the other parts that is connected to, since it's very solid constructed between the cup and the arm and to the rod. You will probably bend the rods or bend the associated key component instead. That will not make adjustment, but only to break them. So if you think that, oh, the cup is too fast on the right to contact, then you just pry it up, and that will probably make the bend out the rod. And when you pry it out, you may pry it sideways. It may be tilted oblique, instead of thinking that it's only going to adjust the angles front and back. It may have the effects of make the cup distorted. So it's not a good idea to do that, especially with the solid silver flutes. The barrel is solid silver, which means soft. The key components are stronger, and they have other material added, the compound material. They are stronger, and then if you try to bend the key cup, you will only damage the contact to the softer parts, which is not a good idea.